I'm Bob Holdeman. I've been practicing architecture for 54 years and had a wonderful career. So I've been involved with the arts from the very beginning of my career, my life, and also was a co-founder of this wonderful park with David Barr. One of the first things that we did in the park that I was involved with would be the amphitheater, which I designed. Also worked with David on the design of the fort, which was a big project, and that was an early project into the park as well. When David Barr and I started talking about an architectural work in the park, I presented the concept of an I-house. What is an I-house? An I-house is a very simplistic structure that goes back to the 17th, 18th century. There were very, very strong elements of the design in Indiana, Illinois, and Iowa. Consequently, the term I-house was given to the design. David's concept of the park was to try to tell the story of Michigan in art form. And I suggested that there's many of the rural homes throughout Michigan that one would see driving by rural communities. You would see this particular design repeated time and time again. So he was very excited to see that concept being introduced into the park. So the project really involved two men and equipment to actually fabricate it. It's a structure that is using the material called Corten steel, which is a rusting material, naturally rust to be a tone that I felt blended well within a wooded site that we have. But being steel, it's a permanent structure, and it really does depict in this simplistic form many of the rural farmhouses that you would see throughout the state of Michigan. The Dream of Home sculpture has been dedicated to David Barr, the founder of the Michigan Legacy Art Park, as well as my son, who passed away 5 years ago.